Is this really a fundamental change in North Carolina's political makeup, or was this just a one-time occurrence because of the historic candidacy of Barack Obama?
The jury's still out on that question to some degree, but just looking at the election returns down the ballot, I'm not persuaded this was a true political realignment that's going to have a permanent effect, or lasting at least effect, on North Carolina's political behavior. After all, it was North Carolina was a trailing indicator. Barack Obama didn't need North Carolina to win. Barack Obama clinched the presidential race in other states. And I think that the Republicans simply didn't spend nearly as many resources in North Carolina as they did in some of the other states, because they knew that. I mean, if they were fighting for North Carolina, the game was already over. So in the future, we don't know what that situation will be like, what the investments of the two parties will be, so it's hard to know. But if you look down the ballot, you don't see a swing to Democrats down the ballot. You see something similar to what we saw in 2004 or 2000. In fact, Beverly Perdue, as you mentioned, elected governor, was elected with a much smaller share of North Carolina's electorate than any previous Democratic governor has ever gotten. She only got about 50% of the vote. And so that doesn't tell us that all the way down the ballot there's been a shift, a sort of a blue shift, a blue spectrum shift. There was a vote for Barack Obama, and then there was a lot of other races that were settled in other ways. I think that if Obama had not turned out his voters, Beverly Perdue would not have been elected governor. That tells you that as you get past the national story and into the party competition down the ballot, it's still very competitive in North Carolina. It hasn't shifted.